Hi, I'm Amy, and today I'm going to share some of my bad diabetes habits with you guys. One of the ones I have is, like Jenna said, I don't always change my infusion sets as often as I should. I usually change them every 3 days, but I also usually change it at night, so sometimes if I'm really tired, I tend to put it off till the next morning or even the next night. And I've always really struggled with changing my set because I absolutely hate giving myself the injection, so it's really easy for me to rationalize putting it off as long as possible. Along those lines, I also don't change my lamp set as often as I should, which is probably mostly due to laziness. I tend to keep using the same one over and over. I also have a tendency to use the same finger. Right now, this is my finger of choice. I don't know if you can see, but I probably have a bunch of spots on it because for some reason my finger pricker just automatically gravitates toward that finger when I go to check myself, and then I end up with a bunch of spots. The next bad habit that I have is really more of a mindset. In a lot of ways, we as diabetics are really lucky because we have a lot more technology for and information about diabetes than we did 20 or even 10 years ago. Like, I used to read the Babysitter's Club books a lot, which started being published in the 80s, because one of the main characters, Stacy, was diabetic. And every description of Stacy mentions how she can't eat sugar, and she always has special snacks at club meetings and stuff. So, now if someone asks me, can you eat sugar? I always say, yeah, I can eat anything. Just because I technically can eat anything doesn't mean that I should. Like, I know there are certain foods that will make me high no matter what, but that still hasn't made me stop eating them. I mean, potato chips are really delicious, but they always raise my blood sugar and they make me feel bad after I eat them, so I should probably stop eating them. But the last bad habit that I have, or that I can think of at least, is ignoring my lows or not treating them properly. I've always been really cognizant when I'm low, like I can still function and talk and even drive when I'm low, although that is very bad and unsafe and I do not recommend it. And actually the only thing I really can't do when I'm low is read. And I've known this, that I've been able to be really cognizant since I had my first low blood sugar ever, which was the day after I got home from the hospital after being diagnosed. I woke up that morning, was low, drank juice, and threw it up. So I couldn't keep anything down, so we ended up going back to the hospital so that I could get an IV. And on the way over in the car, my parents kept asking me to name different state capitals. This was during my 3rd grade state capitals phase, and I could still do it even though my blood sugar was probably like 26. So now sometimes at school or during sports, I'll ignore my lows or eat something and keep going without waiting for my blood sugar to come back up because I know that I can, even if it's not safe. I think a big reason for this is that being low makes me feel weak, which is not something that I like at all. I mean, we can probably all agree that most people don't enjoy feeling weak. And I particularly have this problem with sports, especially field hockey, because my field hockey team is really competitive. I hate sitting out during practice or games because I don't like feeling as though I can't keep up. And however irrational it may be, I feel like people are judging me when I have to sit out during particularly hard practice because of a low blood sugar, like they think I'm physically not capable of participating. I hate thinking that, but I can't help it. So I have this tendency to try and ignore my low blood sugar and just keep going. And I think that's probably related partly to being in high school. You always want to fit in and be like everybody else. And it's really hard to attain that feeling when you're diabetic, and something that I struggle with, particularly when I'm low, feeling different from everybody, which has led me to this bad habit. I think that's about it though. These are definitely all things that I struggle with, but I am working on them. Hopefully I will soon see some improvements. Thank you guys for watching, and feel free to leave comments or questions below. See ya.